Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig.
And I'm Mel.
And you're with Lovindisworld. And tonight we're super excited to be inside World Showcase at Epcot because we have dining reservations at San Angel Inn, which is located inside the temple at the Mexico Pavilion. Now, we've eaten at the sister restaurant, La Hacienda, but we've never eaten at San Angel Inn. And we've heard some mixed reviews on the food at San Angel, but the atmosphere always looks incredible. So we're going to go inside, we're going to give it a try, and let you guys know what we think. Come inside, let's have some fun. So we just got seated here at San Angel Inn, and the atmosphere is just absolutely incredible. We haven't placed our order yet. We're just kind of taking in the scenery. I mean, you just can't beat having the temple behind you with the volcano. It's just a beautiful table. It's a little dark, but you have this candlelight at every table. As you can see over my shoulders, the marketplace. It's just incredible. Really a great atmosphere, and we're really looking forward to our food. All right, so for an appetizer, we got the mango guacamole. I'm not exactly sure what those are.
They kind of look like pork rinds.
They do look like pork rinds, but I'm not sure what they are. I guess we'll give everything a taste and see what it's like. All right, so we got the guacamole. We tried the guacamole. Mel's still eating the guacamole. I think the guacamole is really good. Really get the flavor of the mango in it, and I think it's pretty comparable to La Hacienda's.
I don't taste mango, but I never taste mango over there.
See, I get a good hint of mango. The pork rinds that came with it has a hot sauce on it. I thought it was hot. I don't do spicy, so those weren't my thing. She won't try them, so we'll call good on the guacamole, only okay on the pork rinds. So we finished the guacamole. We almost finished the guacamole, but it was really good, really tasty. Like I said earlier, very comparable. La Hacienda, and might even be slightly better. But yeah, it's still very, very flavorful, very good. My parents actually have been eating the pork rinds. They said they're pretty good, but after a while you start to get a little bit of kick from the hot sauce. So once again, I think the recap stays the same, that the guacamole is good, but the pork rinds are just okay. So we brought some external light here so we can see. This is Connor's. He's got the chicken and rice.
And corn.
This is Mel's. She got chicken over potatoes and vegetables. It has a sauce, but she asked for it on the side.
Would that look good? That's your broccolini.
And this is mine. This is a Baja Taco, so it's basically fish. I think it's cod with rice in a taco. It's got some slaw and some dressing over top. And my father got a shrimp plate. I think it's called
Camarons a la Diablo.
Camarons a la Diablo, which I think stands for heat.
Shrimp, rice.
Shrimp with heat, or shrimp, deviled shrimp. So it looks very hot, but let's see how it all tastes. All right, so I just tried the taco, the fish taco, and I will say the slaw, the dressing, and the mango on top is identical to the shrimp taco from La Hacienda, which we'll put a link to that review at the end of this video. What I will say is the fish, the cod, is fried really hard and kind of overpowers the rest of the dish. Like, there's a lot of flavor in there, but the fish overpowers everything to the point where I don't think I'm a big fan of the dominant fish taste. I think I prefer some of the flavors like the slaw to come through a little bit more than the fish. Overall, it's okay. It's not great. It doesn't give me that great feeling that I had at La Hacienda when I had a similar taco. But that's just my opinion on the taco. The rice that came with, very good, no complaints. Really good taste to that.
All right, so I got the chicken I'm not a huge fan of peppers and onions, so I asked for it on the side. It's in a queso sauce or cheese sauce. So Craig will have to show you the plate. There is a whole lot of onions and peppers in it, so if you're not a fan, it may be worth getting it on the side. The chicken itself was cooked very well. I like the flavoring on it, and I have dipped it in the sauce that they gave me, and that is pretty flavorful. I like it a lot. I just am glad I didn't get it on top of my chicken because there's way too many onions for me, and I would be picking around it the whole time. The dish also came with roasted potatoes. I'll be honest, they're kind of bland. They don't have much flavor to them. I think they're undercooked. They're a little hard. So the potatoes I would pass on. The chicken's good, but again, if you're not a huge onion or pepper fan, I recommend getting the sauce on the side. But the sauce itself has a good flavoring to it. So overall, not bad. And I definitely would recommend the chicken. If you're looking for something safe and you're definitely not into spicy food like I am, I'm a little nervous when I come to Mexican. So I felt like this was a safe dish if you're someone who doesn't like spicy food.
So we just finished our meal at San Angel Inn. Now, what did you think of your meal?
The chicken was good. It had some good flavoring on it. I did like the queso sauce that was on the side, but again, it was 90% onions and a little bit of pepper, so I'm really glad that I got it on the side. The potatoes, they were average. Mine weren't very good, although your mom said her potatoes were really good.
Yeah, she liked hers.
So it must just be me. But overall, it's a dish that I would recommend because it wasn't super spicy since I was able to get the onions and the peppers on the side, and then I used the chips to dip in the queso sauce, so that was pretty tasty itself. I was a little disappointed in Connor's meal. The corn had some crazy flavoring to it. I think you said it was lime, maybe?
It's like
lemon.
lime or cilantro. It was an odd flavor for a child's corn, like just odd.
And then the chicken itself was, I would say, probably 75% breading for him, and he didn't have much chicken to it, so I was a little disappointed. Personally, I preferred my meal and the kids' meal at La Hacienda when we went there, so definitely check out that review. So what did you think of yours?
Well, I agree with you, and I enjoyed my meal better at La Hacienda. The components of my meal here at San Angel were basically the same as what I had at La Hacienda. The only difference is at La Hacienda I had shrimp. Here I had cod, but my cod was extremely fried hard, and that fish taste just overpowered the entire taco. For something that has so much flavor in it, to only get a taste of fish was extremely disappointing, and I really couldn't even eat it, to be honest with you. I ate the first of 3 tacos and I gave up. It wasn't good. I just didn't like it. The guacamole that we had as an appetizer, I thought that was on par and even better than what we had at La Hacienda. But when you go to a place like San Angel, you're not really paying for the food. That atmosphere is incredible. The little town setting, being right on the water, where the volcano and the temple is just incredible. Seeing the boats go by for the 3 Caballeros ride, the Grand Fiesta Tour, I believe is what it's called. You cannot beat that atmosphere. The food, however, did not really live up to the atmosphere, in my opinion. I mean,
I guess I would recommend the chicken, something to try. It had a lot of good flavoring, but we probably wouldn't recommend the chicken tenders kids meal or your fish tacos.
Right, and I mean, there's plenty of other things on the menu that you may like, that we're just not adventurous enough to try because we don't like a lot of spice.
Your parents like their shrimp
Yeah,
dish.
they got a shrimp Diablo dish, or I think it was La Diablo.
We won't even pronounce it.
Yeah, it was something like that. But it was, they said they really liked it. They ate it all. And they're not big spice people either, and they really liked it. But overall, I would say it was an okay meal food-wise. Amazing atmosphere. So anyway, we hope that you found this video to be informative. And if you did, please hit the subscribe button, or don't forget to like the video. It tells YouTube that, hey, we're doing a good job, and I really, really appreciate that. And as always, be on the lookout for new content. There's always new content. And join us next time when we'll show you why we are loving this world. Have a good night, everyone.